I think we're live. We're live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We are doing a live reaction to the 2024 State of the Union. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you're in the world. I'm starting to have a great day myself. And today we're joined by a couple people, including James. Thank you.
Did you not hear me?
No, I can.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, I just said hi.
Real Texan Politics like usual.
Howdy.
And Zeppelin OZ99.
Police department.
Huh?
You used to say that.
Alright, so tonight, we do got a live feed. I just don't have it up right now. Let me actually just show you guys as proof. So we got a live feed of it. That's Thomas Massey, good lord. But so tonight, this is gonna be a live reaction and analysis of the State of the Union. Now, before we continue with tonight's stream, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel. Again, folks, all support's greatly appreciated. And if you have any super chats or anything like that you want, or questions answered, super chats is the best way to get them answered. Again, I try to get through this chat as much as possible, but especially with it being a State of the Union, we want to listen in on most of the speech, so we're not going to talk that much. We'll say some shit when it's bad, but yeah. So super chats are a great way to support the channel, and yeah, all support's greatly appreciated. And a couple super chats. A glitch EV for 5. I wasn't originally going to super chat tonight, but I'm curious how bad you think Biden screws up here. I think he's going to make a big F up tonight. Guys think that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it. Like,
DB for 5.
I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything happening during the last State of the Union.
Escort the President of the United States into the chamber.
Okay.
The gentleman from Louisiana, Mr.
You guys are gonna pull it up.
The gentleman from Minnesota.
Yeah, we're just ignoring the first part. Nobody cares about this. DB for 5. Why did the House GOP delay the State of the Union? That just helps Biden's chances of winning in November. They are clowns. This gives him a chance to revive himself. I don't think so. You know, it's later than usual, but I don't think this really changes much. Dustin Carter for 2. You saw a Rapscallion. Hashtag Bush or bust. JK.
I think he's saying rapscallion.
Rapscallion, yeah.
Gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr.
Okay.
Reschenthaler. Gentleman
What are
from
they even
Kentucky,
doing right
Mr.
now?
Rogers.
Gentleman
from New
ceremony
York,
stuff.
Mr. Jeffries.
Yeah, let me just
From New
refresh
York,
it. There you go.
Mr. Jeffries.
Yeah, rap you don't remember? You used to say base department.
The
Your
gentleman,
old,
I never said
from
that.
California.
yeah, in your
Mr.
old
gentleman
streams,
from
you said base
California,
department
Mr.
hello
Blue.
after the
The
song
gentleman
played.
from Washington, Ms. Delbene.
If you go back and
gentleman
watch
from
your old
Colorado,
streams,
Mr.
you can hear
Hughes.
yourself.
The gentlewoman
Whatever.
from Illinois, Miss Underwood. The
Yeah,
gentlewoman
so
from
Johnson's doing the
Texas, Miss
introduction.
Escobar.
This is kind of
Gentlewoman
ceremonial
from
stuff, so
Massachusetts,
just whatever.
Miss Trahan.
Not Kamala
Gentleman
Harris.
from Michigan, Mr. Kildee.
I think Biden's not even yet, so
Yeah, he's not even there.
President
There's
of the Senate at
Palestine.
the
Yeah, he's gonna navigate-
appoints the following
Palestine
navigate the
protesters
water-
blocking
as
his
members
entrance.
of the committee on the part of the Senate to
Good luck
escort the
navigating that
President of the
watermelon
United
colt.
States into
Yeah.
the House chamber. The senator from New York, Mr. Schumer.
Boo.
The
Boo.
senator from Illinois, Mr. Durbin. The senator from Washington,
Oh, just
Mrs.
introducing the
Murray.
senators, okay.
Yeah.
The senator from Michigan, Ms. Stabenow. The senator from Minnesota, Ms. Klobuchar. The senator from Virginia, Mr.
That's where
Warner.
I hope Talib is there.
The senator from Wisconsin, Ms. Baldwin.
Boo.
The senator from Kentucky,
Biden's
Mr.
even awake
McConnell.
yet.
The senator from
Turtle.
South Dakota, Mr. Thune. The senator from Wyoming, Mr. Barrasso. The senator
God,
from
he's
West
old.
Virginia, Mrs. Capito. And the senator from Iowa, Ms.
You see
Ernst.
McConnell? He did the
The members of the
salute.
escort committee will
He just
exit
looks-
I think he was
through the
he was
lobby.
embracing Nancy Pelosi like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, he just barely
what they
held it
look
up.
like.
Held it up. Did not look good. Gateway politics for 2. Oh yay, some more Biden bullshit. Yeah.
Oh,
Tyrone.
Yeah,
here.
Tyrone.
the legend's here.
All right, so again, no, during the speech there will be no BS. If somebody does something like during a critical moment, they're muted automatically. Hey, Mansion. Glitch EV for 2. Stream the DNC when it happens. The riots will be interesting. Yeah, we will have a DNC and a RNC reaction. Age limits now. Yeah, I mean, it just looks.
I do not support age limits, nor do I support term limits.
Well, I think there should be like a test, like a mental fitness test.
Yeah. I don't know if that's really necessary.
Also, stream happy birthday to my father. Say it now.
Birthday.
Sure. And
Birthday.
Guy's here.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
I'm always here.
I'm gonna go get some chocolate cake. I'll be right back.
Bruh. Man up for 5.
I'm
I'll
not
take
gate
it.
spotted.
Shut up. What did you say? Yeah, what did you say?
I said Matt Gates spotted.
Oh. Man up for 5. Hot take, if Trump actually campaigned up north in 2018, he would have flipped Tina Smith and maybe Seminos and have 2 decent senators up north. I don't think so. I think those seats would have been gone anyways. Duster Carter for 2. Hopefully we get GOP Georgia Senator Kemp 2026. Flip it red. Kemp I think has a chance, but he might have pissed off Trump a bit too much.
It depends on who wins the. Well, Trump. Okay, Campus didn't win his primary. I
Yeah.
don't think there's any real opportunity there. It just depends on whether or not Trump wins or loses.
Yeah.
If Biden wins re-election, like
He's gonna
Ossoff
win
is
easy.
fucked. Like it's like +5, right? If Trump wins, that's going to be a very, very competitive election.
When is the camera gonna show Santos?
No one cares about Santos.
I love George Santos.
He's been saying
But I gotta
that's the 5th time you
think-
said it.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
it's
but I
such a
said it
relief-
different ways.
True.
It's such a relief seeing Mike Johnson on there instead of McCarthy.
Can't hear you right up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. There we go.
They're just wearing all white again.
Wait, what?
All the Democrat women are wearing white again.
I hate that candidate stuff. I hate that so much.
What is that pounder to?
What?
Them all wearing white. How does that pounder?
Justice and Associate
I don't know what you're
Justices
talking
of
about.
the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Oh, Supreme Court. We're gonna
Let's
boo him.
go.
Yeah, 9-0.
Fan.
saved us.
9-0, buddy.
Oh, no.
There's Roberts. Is that Kagan?
Sotomayor looks awful.
Yeah. So, ugh.
Is Thomas boycotting? Because I don't see him.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where's Clarence Thomas?
I think he might be boycotting.
No.
Oh, there. Okay, looks like they actually navigated for the cult.
Oh, Thomas actually isn't there.
I think he boycotted all of them.
Yeah, I don't think he shows up to any of them.
Not since Trump, I don't think.
Oh, Alito looks... Was that Alito?
Yeah, Alito's like 80-something, dude. He's not, he's up there.
God, I forgot how old he is.
I think Clarence is maybe.
No, Leto's in his 70s.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alito's 73. I'm
And
thinking
Barrett's
of...
not there either.
Okay, she might be boycotting too.
Oh, never mind. No, never mind. They're both mid-70s. Thomas is 75. Leto's 73.
No, I don't see... Is Barrett there? I don't see
No,
her.
Barrett's not there.
I
No.
don't think so.
Not
Yeah.
everybody shows up. There's always at least one of them that doesn't.
Well, that does make kind of sense, though, if, like... It's
Alright,
like...
I think we gotta shut up. I see Biden entering.
Yeah, he's slowly waddling his way to the Capitol.
Oh, God, there he is.
Yes,
I
I
don't
Hey
know
think...
why
guys, I'm
Barrett
making a
would-
chocolate cake. What did I miss?
Supreme Court Justice pulled up.
But I think I
Roberts
just
looks
saw
bad.
one where you.
Oh, he's balding.
Oh! There's that clown.
I think I saw someone wearing a Ukraine
That's
flag
Alito
and,
right there at the top right, isn't it?
Oh my god!
You don't understand. These guys are in their 70s, dog. I mean,
I
they're
forgot-
boomers.
Oh wait, his Wikipedia picture from 07. Wow, that's okay. That is.
I
different.
forgot how old Leo is. Yeah, there's only 7 justices there.
Yeah.
I don't know why Barrett would boycott considering she's basically.
It's pretty funny seeing those two, like,
Well, I think
kind of
there's...
pretend that they like each other for, like, this entire time.
No, I think the justices like each other. I don't think they hate each other.
No. I'm talking about
Johnson.
and Harris.
Yeah, no, they hate each other. No, I think
They're not even making eye contact.
The looks on their faces.
they do
They're
not.
trying so hard. I do find it funny that they're pretty much the exact same height. I think Johnson's a little bit taller.
Yeah, so I think there's always a couple justices that miss out. I think the just in case. Surely.
How tall is Mike Johnson, by the way? Because there's a picture of him with
Is that
Johnson.
Who the?
Johnson is not 6'3".
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Only
the
mentioned
Ukraine thing.
There's some dudes with a Ukraine. What the hell is that? Hey, there's Mills.
Did you guys see the witch from Connecticut with the purple hair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
According to this website that I'm on right now,
There's 3 people talking. Everyone got chill.
according to this one website I'm on right now, Mike Johnson is 6'2" and weighs 235 pounds.
That is the stats of an NBA player with the same name. Look this
Oh,
up
there's
earlier.
Joe. Oh. A glitch level
God.
2. Santos should be a gay, a god to gay Brazilians.
Hey, there's Clarence Thomas right there, isn't it?
I don't know. Guyy 12-18 for 5. Biden should put a diaper over his mouth because that's where the crap is coming out.
Oh, here's my competition.
Really am I quiet?
Oh, let me check, actually.
Am I quiet? I mean, I have it all the way. I can go a little bit louder. Why are Democrats wearing white? Who frickin' knows? Okay, there was always a different reason. DB for 2. Get rid of democracy forever. Monarchy is better. I think it depends on the circumstance. God, Alito.
You are a little quiet. I just listened.
Rap, your audio's fine.
Okay. Some people are so full of shit.
Alito might be the first to retire.
Stop listening to your chat. I tell you this every stream.
Some people in the country.
Are they coming, or is he just being 81 years old?
He has to.
Hey, Santos! There he is!
What's his pin?
Lincoln Riley.
I think that's
Lincoln
There's a
Riley.
bunch of Republicans.
Face.
Rubio.
Oh, Lee.
God, Rubio's doesn't Rubio look
Holy.
different to me? Just
No, that's just the way the Cubans age, dude.
Coach Sotomayor on the way out. They might both be on their way out.
Let's see. Lincoln Riley pin. Man Milk for 2. Wheeler/LT ticket would go hard losing West Virginia. Let's find better days for 5. State Department is monitoring reports. Extremists have imminent plans to target Moscow. U.S. citizens advised to avoid large gatherings in the next 48 hours. What? Someone fact check that.
No, it's real. I saw it in my mind.
Yeah,
I think I saw a hold of one.
I saw a vision. I had a vision about it.
Jackal Max for 5. Just completed Trump delegate training for my county convention. MAGA also. Where's Trump's stream? Been refreshing Truth Social for a while. I think he's doing it after.
Oh, wait, it actually is real. Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
The embassy is monitoring reports that extremists have imminent plans to target large gatherings in Moscow to include concerts, and U.S. citizens should be advised to avoid
Everyone
large
stay
gatherings.
safe. Just prayers up.
Speaking of, did you guys see the Intercept article where an FBI informant involved with the kidnapping of Gretchen Whitmer admitted to the fact that the FBI was trying to incite political violence against Democratic politicians
Yeah, I saw that.
a month before the 2020 election in an effort to try and gain sympathy voters in swing states?
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, Mike Johnson is allegedly 5'5".
Sure.
Tallest Cajun. We love our Cajuns.
There's Holly.
Dude, I'm taller than him. What the fuck? Is it Josh Hawley? No way.
Hey, Kennedy's
there's Holly.
Where's JD Vance? Oh, yeah, there's Kennedy. Where's JD Vance?
Yeah,
Where's the best senator in the country?
Who's that?
There's Stream.
I don't know.
Romney,
I don't-
Sharif Fanadar.
Of course, the friends.
There's some congressmen wearing pins with Israel flags. Yeah.
Welcome to American politics, Doug.
Yeah.
Where's Vance at?
Is Vance? I don't even know if Vance is going to be there. Let me check his Twitter.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a speech thing. That's right. Oh, yes. I flip open the page, and then I close it.
So rude.
Yeah, they do that. They always do that before this.
This guy a congressman or just some random guy in a suit?
That's some random.
I think it's Dapper.
Oh, God. Mansion wearing a Ukraine pin, bruh.
Wow.
He's like best friends with Romney.
Oh, yeah, they're both Democrats, dude. What do you expect? Why do you think he's such good friends with, like, Sharif Fanadar and other people like that?
People are saying it's actually Kennedy in the background. Is it?
No. John N. Kennedy from Louisiana. Senator Kennedy.
Yeah. There's Thomas Massey. There's Gates. There's
I think Gates is wearing a Riley.
Yeah, there are a bunch of people wearing Riley.
I think it's Oval.
There's
There's
Thomas
Fetterman.
Massey. Fetterman? I'm pretty sure he lost. He lost on it. I can't find his way over here.
Yeah, he's just staring at a wall.
He's trying. He's like, oh shit. I gotta be suit to come in here.
Oh,
I think it's
Biden border price, bro. Of all the
Wait.
pins you could have worn.
Oh, there's Gorsa. Oh yeah,
There's Rick Scott.
Where's his bald head? Oh, there he. Wait, no,
You
there he is.
just missed him.
Damn it.
Where's the bald ass?
You can
Oh,
see
wait.
him from a mile away.
There he is. He's right there with the hugging girl in red.
That's sus. You can spot a mile away. There he is.
There's his bald head. God, this camera is like perfect for the speaker. If the speaker has a balding problem, it's like right at
Yeah,
the
you
head.
just see everything.
Dude, I'm really glad that Mike Johnson has a good
Burn with a
airline.
mask. In that, that's.
Look at Warnock. He's on his phone.
Corona.
Oh,
I've always
she's
done
nuts.
I've always done it kind of
Who's
funny.
the McCain-looking motherfucker to the left? Not McCain. Fucking.
Is that Lee?
Yeah, that's Lee. That's the whole Japanese senator from Hawaii.
No, I thought it was Hirano.
Hirano's right next to him.
Oh.
This is like
Taking Biden
the
home.
end game of cameos right now.
Look
Baited
at Vince
border price.
boycotted.
Oh, bro, it's just like in game. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm so fucking sick of hearing Marvel cards soy. It's so fucking
kidding.
annoying. I know you're kidding, but like, good God, can I go 5 seconds without someone talking about the NCU in my fucking real life?
Everyone is here.
And Maxine Waters. Not wearing
Oh,
the congressional
God.
today.
Where is her mask?
Hey, Biggs, Tourville.
That is,
Look at Vance boycotted.
that is not Biggs. There's no way that's Biggs. Wait.
That's Barrasso.
No, that looks like Barrasso.
Oh, Lawler.
Is that Molinaro and Lawler?
Yeah.
I noticed Lawler.
Bro, it's just sad we know most of these people. Oh.
Yeah.
Fish would watch out.
Oh, it's Louise.
Oh God, she's so fucking hideous, dude. Get the camera away. Move the.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
we're definitely getting
Oh, there's another one.
Come on, yell ceasefire.
Turn those lights off.
Turn the lights off.
Off. Get them off.
They're too bright. Turn them off.
Is that the
Is
transgender
US Senate.
general?
Yes.
Yeah, are you working over spring break?
Oh, God, the penguins.
You working over spring break, or are you going to be back in town?
I'm about 5 a.m. I'm gonna be in town most of the day, or most of the week.
Cole Langdon for 2. Mike Johnson's the best speaker since Gingrich. But yeah. That's how
Oh,
you say
yeah.
it.
Here's Langford. I still don't
Hold
see
on,
him.
wait, as in you're going to be in Seastead, or you're going to be back home?
I'm gonna be in CSAT working 5 a.m. as most of the week.
No, fuck me.
Bullshit.
Okay.
There's Pelosi
I'm sorry to hear that.
looking like looking as shit as ever.
No, she's not. Listen, she's not wearing a Ukraine pin, but she is wearing a yellow fucking blazer and a blue shirt. Maybe it was the opposite. I don't remember.
Oh, I think that's. Oh, that's Doug. Is that him?
Who the hell is that in the bottom? Must be Ryan stuff.
Is that a
I
fucking?
think that's. Doug
Is-
is Hopper.
Is that
Oh
a
my-
my son?
Bruh!
Wait, was that the? Was that the Tim? Was
What?
it the?
Tyrone, what's that called again?
Oh, God.
Son of Rad? Black
Was
Sun.
that the DeSantis,
Oh yeah, no, that's Sonnenrad. It was used by
Yeah.
Nazi neopagans.
Bro, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saw that. I thought.
One of them was wearing a fucking Sonnenrad.
Who was
One of
wearing a
the-
Sonnenrad?
Biden
Some
staffer.
random. No, it was like a Biden staffer. It wasn't one, but it looked like one.
Bro.
Democrat staffers wearing Sonnenrad.
Democrats are the real Nazis.
Democrats are the real Nazis.
Bro.
Whenever I think of Nikki Haley, actually here, yeah, I'll DM it to you. This is what I think of what I think of Nikki Haley, or not Nikki Haley,
Oh,
Nancy
my-
Pelosi.
Wait, are they actually talking to each other?
Dude.
I'm trying so hard to be
Here,
happy.
hold on. I'll post it to the server for you guys to check.
Spence
out.
Sports Dark for 2. Why is Bernie wearing a mask? Because Bernie is nuts.
Oh my gosh, why?
I'm not putting him on stream, though.
You do not put that on stream, please.
No, do not.
Anyway, I'll describe it for the chat.
No!
No!
Hey, shut up, everyone. Shut up. There's.
Oh,
First
Jill.
Lady.
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Ah!
Stop.
Are they gonna kiss again? Are they gonna kiss again?
My eyes are wide like
Oh!
cherry pies.
Gandalf the Wise right there. Dear Lord.
Gandalf
Are they not
the
gonna
Wise?
kiss? Oh, I think they don't kiss again.
Gandalf the White, whatever.
Gandalf the Wise.
Is
Shut
that?
up. Shut up. Ukraine pin. I see it a distance away. There's.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, chef.
Alright, everyone shut the fuck up. I'm muting myself.
Mr. Speaker, the President's Cabinet.
Oh, damn it.
Mr. Speaker.
No speaking during
Oh,
the
God.
speech, bro.
Antony Blinken?
Oh, Janet.
Sometimes I forget Janet Yellen is like 4'8", dude.
She's so small.
Oh, there's the guy that should have gotten fired from his position as DOD.
Yeah, how is he still a job?
I'm pretty sure Biden said he would not accept his resignation if he offered it.
You know why he's still working. Just look at him.
Listen, I don't think you understand how hard it is to get fired in the Biden administration. You literally have to get charged with a felony.
Even
For
then,
stealing,
you probably...
for stealing luggage, you have to get charged with a felony to get removed.
If Bob Menendez was working for Joe, he would not have been fired.
Isn't it
survivor? I don't know.
It looks like the AG. Is
Really?
it fucking? No. I just saw him down there.
No. It's Gina Raimondo. It's Gina Raimondo, the Commerce Secretary.
Yeah, it's always a random low-tier secretary.
It's almost never like a big one, like the AG or the.
It's always some freaking like.
It reminds me of that one show, Survivor.
Wow. You're telling me that for the first time.
No, y'all remember Survivor, right?
That show is awful. Okay, what is she with? What does she have in her other hand? Is that a pipe bomb?
I probably beer
Hey,
or
look,
something.
it's poop butt plug.
Yo, no way.
Man milk for 2. Boner deserves more credit for destroying the GF.
Please do not mention man
I
milk.
guess it's
after
not
we talk
Raimondo.
about
I see her in there.
Please do not talk about like man milk right after I mention Pete Buttigieg.
Oh my.
Immediately
You're
says
the one that
boner.
made it sound like. To be honest, Boner deserves more credit for destroying the gain of 8 amnesty bill. Oh yeah. Well, that's what we call him here, not Bane. It's Boner.
Boner.
It's funny.
I got a big boner.
Shut the
I have to remind you that movie TikTok scandal.
It's the size of a whole congressional district.
Stop. Just
Oh,
stop.
no way. Is that the guy in charge of the border during the border crisis? Wow.
Oh man,
Hey,
bunch of
wait,
useless.
Alejandro's there? Oh god, I'm gonna get booed so badly.
Where is Mike Pence in all of this?
Oh, there's Steve Self.
Oh, God. Todd.
My rep.
Disgusting.
Okay,
Where's the
Tyrone,
guy?
you're about to get muted, Tyrone.
What did he do? That was me.
Nothing.
That was him. Don't mute me for the manlets' faults.
Hey, fuck you.
Lord Rhino for £5. Do you think any Democrats would do what Palestine has mentioned? Yes. There's be protesting, I think. Object Class Cater for 2. Blinken is a real-life CIA director in Blacklist.
I have my phone muted right now, but I swear if I go back on Twitter and see DC's on fire.
You just see, like, it's like January 6th.
Major city. There's a major city burning in America, and for once it's not Philly.
It's always
DC
Philly.
to reveal it.
Let's find better days for 5. 13 hours ago, Russian FSB exposed large ISIS cell in Kulga region, plotting to attack synagogues in Moscow. Oh, boy. That's not going to be pretty.
Okay, Troy Nels is the bear wearing a Trump mugshot shirt. I saw it on
Really?
Twitter.
No way.
Bruh.
I hope Troy Nels runs for governor. He would be an amazing governor.
He would. I don't think. I think it's
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Whenever he's done in the bathroom, he'll look like he's
Yeah, Biden's still, like, in the bathroom.
Mr. Speaker, the president's staffers.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Blinken.
Ooh. There's Manchin. Oh!
What
Mr.
the? His
President.
face.
Mr. President Mike Johnson, and then everyone stands up and claps.
Makes his face look evil there for a second.
Bro.
Mr. Speaker, the Speaker of the House.
Well, don't they introduce a speaker first?
I think somebody comes up and does, yeah.
There's Goldberg.
Oh, there's Roberts.
What's Gobert?
Damn, she's
Looks
looking
yeah,
brown
She
tonight.
looks way different.
She's looking brown tonight.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's got a tan.
Spray on tan. Fucking looks like it.
Like,
She's mimicking. Only one person could be on it in this country.
Rudy Giuliani's hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, in 2020, he had, like, the hairspray, and it was melting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he had that blood dripping out of his hand.
That was so
That's like a big move.
Base Crusader 76 for 5. Joe Biden's not the winner. True.
Joe Biden is not the
Joe Biden
Wendigo.
is not the Wendigo. It would be awesome if he like ripped off his skin and said he's going to kill Donald Trump on TV.
Oh my god.
Dick Sherman on
I would
Twitter
love
said
for
that
Donald.
he-
I would love for Donald Trump to be our first. Or no, sorry, our second president to beat a Wendigo in a presidential election.
What is that
Okay, so
pin?
apparently,
Nobody asked who the first was.
Yeah, what that is.
Okay, so we
Any
are
bar-
we're probably a minute away or still from Biden pulling up. Because all the cabinet people are in bed. And it's just like, Mr. Speaker, what's some random position?
Mr. Speaker, the Undersecretary of Energy.
so
Yes.
Andy Barr and Brett Guthrie were talking with Mitch McConnell.
Free Evan?
And then
Free my man
Is that
Evan.
what-
He didn't do.
Free my man
I read
Evan.
the-
He nothing. He nothing, man.
Is Massey where the dead clock fit?
Okay, that's
Buck
pretty
Hunter.
basic.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Buck Hunter 4-3-1 for 2,000 Tony Gonzalez going to run off.
The President of the United States.
Oh!
Joe
Disgusting.
Biden is not the Wendigo.
not my
Joe
president.
Does he
Biden
have
is the
someone
Wendigo.
escorting him?
Joe Biden has an escort? You're telling me that?
Yeah, Gonzalez might lose, but bro, he looks bad. Oh! He just the way
look
he
at his
turns
face. Look at that
around.
guy's face in the corner.
What is Ogle telling him?
Olga's going to go F himself.
I think he did say something about Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Look at Schumer in the back behind him.
Bro, what is this? He's like stuck. He doesn't know where to go.
That's the history in the background.
Walk forward, Mr. President. You've got places to go.
Quick! Oh, he's telling him again.
I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Bro, he's telling him something. Fight, fight, fight.
Mr. President, please. Your speech was 10 minutes ago.
That guy's face right there in the corner. Who is that?
Is that Tim Burke?
I think
I
so.
think that was Tim Burke.
Yeah, that guy doesn't look that.
Bro,
He doesn't look happy.
He walked like 10 steps so far. It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah, that guy right there. He doesn't look happy.
Bro, people are like telling him something. Oh! You're gonna fight!
Gun.
Close the border.
Bro, he's on something. He's like on Adderall or something.
Okay, I'm back.
He's on whatever's making him alive.
They think
Whatever's
you
keeping him
enough
alive.
cocaine. Oh, this speech is gonna suck. Oh gosh, I just realized how bad this is gonna be.
Oh, shit. He didn't start talking yet, has he?
He's not. He can't walk straight, bruh.
Look at McCall in the back just staring at the camera and not moving.
Steve Scalise is on his phone. Because Scalise has to walk with him. Look at that.
Like,
Scalise on his phone.
Mr. President, please. We have places to be.
Oh, it's hard.
Fight!
bye.
Oh, look, it's Amy Schumer's uncle.
Oh, 2020, someone's wearing a hat.
He's still walking.
I'm walking here.
Hurry up, old man.
He annoyed the other people who are showing the hat and the pins.
Yeah, we're adding to the cringe counter. I agree.
Dog,
Automatic
they're still counting.
10,000 cringe right away.
That guy has not smiled the entire time.
He just keeps walking straight. He doesn't know where he is.
Where the hell am I?
What the hell? What universe am I in?
What the hell am I?
What am I?
Just get
What the
endless.
hell am I? Whoa.
I want the Trump
He's
reaction
still
to this.
walking.
I'm walking, yeah.
Bro,
I wish
he's...
Trump was doing a live reaction to this.
I didn't realize Biden would be this desperate enough to get like the New York vote.
Is that?
He's trying to show him the Lincoln Riley thing.
The Lake and Riley pin, yeah. Oh!
Is that Taylor Green?
Fight! Say your name! She said it! She said it! Say your name! And he just brushed it off. What a jackass.
Show me that for the first time.
This whole address is Biden walking to the podium. Oh god, not
Al
this
Green.
guy. No!
Let's go, Brandon. Hooray.
The pro writer speech. This is a speech right here.
The Trump's reaction to this right now is probably priceless.
Trump
Please,
is...
God, let him butcher this entire speech.
Please. He's still walking.
I still like. So what I predicted in another chat like an hour ago was that Biden's gonna walk up. He's not gonna say anything for like half a minute, but then he's gonna go, "Hey, folks," or something like that.
Yeah,
How many
just sits
selfies
there.
people want?
Oh my gosh!
Okay, this has always happened. I feel like that this doesn't take this long normally.
No, usually it's like a minute.
No,
Usually a minute.
He's trying to delay it as long as he can.
they're trying to buy him as much time as they can.
His mansion.
They need to check as much ammo as possible.
This is what, been what, 6 minutes?
What is it? Doing?
6
Mansion.
minutes of walking.
What is that?
I'm walking here.
He's trying for the New York vote, like Tyrone said. Or is that Ye? Who's the-
That was Tyrone.
Yeah. He's taking selfies. Yeah, but Trump never had this many selfies. Bro,
Again, they have one side telling him to go fuck himself, and the other side working him like he's Jesus.
this man only has one beer at this time of day. This speech is gonna be awful. If he's struggling to walk up to the podium, what's gonna happen when he starts speaking?
Mr. President, please hurry the fuck up. I've got places to be.
There's just people like holding, like they have to use the bathroom. It's like shit.
I would love for Biden to piss himself on live television. That would be funny, I think.
Oh,
It would be.
He looks confused.
Oh, I thought he was gonna kiss the camera.
Look at his face. What the?
When does he not look confused?
Bro. He still hasn't made it to the podium.
God, they're still
This is the
clapping.
longest walk ever.
Oh
This is like
my-
100 screenshots.
He knows how to use a phone.
Marjorie Taylor Greene putting on her MAGA swag as if it's her last day on Earth.
Like,
Is he gonna get to the podium? No. 4 more years. 4 more years.
I don't think people say this like Biden's gonna live through his second term if he gets one. He's
A glitch Eevee for 5.
Alright, everyone's quiet. It's dying down. Everyone quiet.
A glitch Eevee for 5. What happens electorally if Biden says something he's not supposed to say on January 6th of 2020? Probably nothing changes.
I think they're chanting 4 more years.
Yeah, they are. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more
They're assuming
years.
he's gonna live that long.
He's not gonna last 5 more months.
They're gonna have presidential power by November.
10 more months. 10 more months.
10 more. Someone in the car should scream that, and everyone should, all the Republicans start saying that.
10 more months.
Gil and Brett.
Oh my gosh, he's finally moving 1 step a day now. It's a miracle.
I can't wait to see Trump's reaction
People
to
are
this.
saying he did kiss the camera. What?
What?
There's
No
no
way.
way.
Anthony's trying to shoot him.
Oh.
Imagine being the stream where Biden kisses the camera and like all you see is Biden's crusty ass Delaware and like kiss your computer screen.
Bro, this is. I know he's 81, but good lord. He looks like shit.
The longest Petonian walk ever.
Bro, usually it's like 1 or 2 minutes. Like they talk quickly, but then.
This is the guy that they entrust with nuclear security codes, by the way. I just want to make it clear to everybody.
No, it's
This guy controls nuclear weapons.
This is their strongest guy they have right now.
He's still standing there. Bro, this isn't freaking cafeteria shit. This is the State of the Union.
Okay, who was wearing that Ukraine flag?
Oh, the protesters.
Wait, there is?
I think I heard a Palestine thing. No, I didn't.
Oh my god.
I thought I heard Palestine. Oh, no, he's going backwards now. No, Mr. President,
Why?
he's supposed to go that way.
Oh, is that
Oh,
one
he's gonna fall. Oh, he's actually getting close. Careful,
He's almost
the
there.
stairs coming.
He's almost there, guys.
We need
Oh.
to do this here, but... Hey, finally!
He made it.
We
Finally.
made it!
Alright,
Oh!
everybody. Alright. I'm asking everyone to kindly shut the fuck up so we can listen now.
Yeah, so you can say stuff in between like when he speaks.
Rap, that includes you. Let's all die down now.
Well, yeah. You know, that's 1,000 cringe right there. Or million.
What the fuck was that?
So we need something.
Alright, everyone, alright, just.
Okay. Let's find better days for 5. Someone take Pop Pop back to the front porch, Jesus. That's real. What is that pin he's wearing? Is that the French flag?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's all be quiet now.
Bruh. Gosh.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good
If I were
evening.
smart,
Good
I'd go
evening.
home now.
What?
Couldn't even say. Probably turn
Mr.
off the stream
Speaker.
because I can't hear you.
Madam Vice President, members of Congress, my fellow Americans, in January 1941, Franklin Roosevelt came to this chamber to speak to the nation, and he said, I address you at a moment unprecedented in the history of the Union. Hitler was on the march. War was raging in Europe. President Roosevelt's purpose was to wake up Congress and alert the American people.
I see where this is going.
This
It's
was
your
no
time.
ordinary time. Freedom and democracy were under assault in the world. Tonight, I come to this same chamber to address the nation. Now, it's we who face an unprecedented moment in the history of the Union. And yes, my purpose tonight is to wake up the Congress and alert the American people that this is no ordinary moment either.
Are you awake, sir?
Not since President Lincoln and the Civil War have freedom and democracy been under assault at home as they are today. What makes our moment rare is that freedom and democracy are under attack both at home and overseas at the very same
Went from
time.
FDR to Lincoln?
Overseas, Putin of Russia is on the march, invading Ukraine and sowing chaos throughout Europe and beyond. If anybody in this room thinks Putin will stop at Ukraine, I assure you he will not.
See when for 5, he looks like he's 100, 110. Yeah, he looks bad.
But Ukraine,
Turn volume, sorry about that.
Ukraine can stop Putin.
Like Johnson not clapping.
Ukraine can stop Putin if we stand with Ukraine and provide the weapons that needs to defend itself.
This is the loudest it goes. He's not talking
All
to
right,
his mic.
I'll be right back.
That is all.
That is all.
Ukraine is asking.
Good night.
They're not asking for American soldiers. In fact, there are no American soldiers at war in Ukraine, and I'm determined to keep it that way. But now, assistance to Ukraine is being blocked by those who want to walk away from our world leadership. It wasn't long ago when a Republican president named Ronald Reagan thundered, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Ronald Reagan.
Trying to appease the boomers. Now he's a big fan of
My
Reagan.
predecessor, a former Republican president, tells Putin, quote, do whatever the hell you want. That's a quote. The former president actually said that, bowing down to a Russian leader. I think it's outrageous, it's dangerous, and it's unacceptable.
He just put Trump in Russian?
That's not what he said.
I just got back, so that's what I heard.
No, he said that Trump bowed down to Putin.
Oh, okay.
America is a founding member of NATO, the
Okay.
military alliance of democratic nations, created after World War II to prevent
Wasn't there a
war,
couple
to keep
dictatorships
the
in NATO?
peace. And today, we've made NATO
A couple of
stronger
monarchies
than ever.
in NATO.
Welcomed Finland to the alliance last year.
No one cares. Full lane for 5. Biden trying not to be
just this
diverse
morning-
challenge if possible.
Sweden officially joined, and their minister is here tonight. So they'll stand up.
Oh, that's the. Ugh.
Welcome. Welcome,
Used car
welcome,
salesman.
welcome.
Definitely looks weird.
I'm surprised you
And
could
they know
hear
how to
today.
fight.
It's early.
Mr. Prime Minister, welcome to NATO, the strongest military alliance the world has ever seen. I say this to Congress, we have to stand up to Putin. Send me a bipartisan national security bill. History is literally watching. History is watching. If the United States walks away, it will put Ukraine at risk. Europe is at risk. The free world will be at risk, emboldening others to do what they wish to do us harm. My message to President Putin, who I've known for a long time, is simple. We will not walk away.
Walk away. Walk away.
Observe how he's not talking about Israel or Palestine when he's talking about democracy.
We will
Yeah.
not bow down.
When you talk about Palestine, it's just gonna get real.
Yeah.
I will not bow down.
I will bow down.
Oh my God, Dan.
In a literal sense, history is watching. History is watching.
Nothing ever happens.
Just like history watched 3 years ago on January 6th.
There it is.
When
Wow.
Throw something at him, Mike Johnson.
To the throat of American democracy.
What did he do?
Many
He
of
like
you
just
were here
look stupid.
on
Like,
that
what happened?
darkest of days.
Should rolled his eyes.
We all saw with
Good
our own
shit.
eyes the insurrectionists were not patriots. They'd come to stop the peaceful transfer of power.
Shut up.
To overturn the will of the people. January 6th
Notice Mike
lies
looks like he doesn't want to
about
be
the
there.
2020 election and the plots to steal the election posed a gravest threat to U.S. democracy since the Civil War.
Democracy.
But they failed. America stood.
Polite rude guy for 5. Dismantled NATO. If you want to keep it, let Russia join NATO. Not
Look
gonna
at look at Mike Johnson suffer.
America stood strong, and democracy prevailed.
Democracy.
We must be honest. The threat to democracy must be defended.
What happened? What?
He said the threat to democracy must be defended.
Speak the truth and to bury the lies. Here's the simple truth: you can't
MAGA.
love your country
MAGA
only
Biden.
when you win.
Jacko Max for 2 bland warmonger speech so far. Now he's talking Orange Man bad.
Now he's talking about defending threats to democracy.
Bruh.
Base Biden?
Biden based though.
As I've done.
I think some Mary
ever
messed
since
up.
being elected to office, I ask all of you, without regard to party, to join together and defend democracy. Remember your oath of office is defending against all threats, foreign and domestic. Respect free and fair elections. Restore trust in our institutions. And make clear political violence has absolutely no place in America, 0 place.
Unless you're sending federal agents after pro-life
Light
Catholics
rude
for
guy
crying.
for 2 hours there on January 6th
Again.
was Biden winning 2020. Wow. You have your opinions on that.
It's not hyperbole to suggest history is watching. We're watching. Your children and grandchildren will read about this day and what we do.
Good.
History is watching another assault on freedom. Joining us tonight is Latoya Beasley, a social worker from Birmingham, Alabama. 14 months ago, she and her husband welcomed a baby girl thanks to the miracle of IVF. She scheduled treatments to have that
they're
second
talking about
child.
this.
But the Alabama Supreme Court shut down IVF treatments across the state, unleashed by a Supreme Court decision overturning Roe v. Wade. She was told her dream would have to wait.
Is he going to attack the Supreme
What
Court?
the family had got through should never have happened. Unless Congress acts, it could happen again. So tonight, let's stand up for families like hers. To my friends across the aisle, don't keep this waiting any longer.
Funny enough, Kay Ivey signed legislation protecting IVF.
Yeah, I know.
So like this whole argument doesn't work because it's already over.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
Look at this all over in
Nothing ever
2024.
happens.
Look, this could be the main attack in 2024.
Okay,
State of
Alito's
Alabama.
not there. That's actually Kennedy.
Like most
State of
Americans,
Alabama
I believe Roe v.
banned
Wade
IVF for
got
5
it
seconds.
right. I thank Vice President Harris for being an incredible leader defending reproductive freedom.
Reproductive.
Freedom to what?
Yeah, freedom to what?
Thank you. My predecessor came to office determined to see Roe v. Wade overturned. He's the reason it was overturned, and he brags about it.
Based.
Look at the chaos
Please start sharing.
that has resulted. Joining us tonight is Kate Cox, the wife and mother from Dallas. She's become pregnant again and had a fetus of a fatal condition. Her doctor told Kate that her own life and her ability to have children in the future were at risk if she didn't act.
Jesus.
Because Texas law banned her ability to act, Kate and her husband had to leave the state to get what she needed.
Good.
What her family got through should have never happened as well, but it's happening in too many others. There are state laws banning the freedom to choose, criminalizing doctors.
Choose to do what?
Forcing survivors of rape and incest to leave their states
It's
to
not
get the
true.
treatment they need. Many of you in this chamber and my predecessor are promising to pass a national ban on reproductive freedom. My God, what freedom else would you take away? Look, it's a decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court majority wrote the following, and with all due respect, justices, women are not without electoral power.
What?
Excuse me, electoral or political power. You're about to realize just how much you're right about that.
Oh, that's a threat.
Oh, they don't look happy.
Yeah, buddy, piss off the Supreme
That's
Court.
not a good idea to piss off the Supreme
Piss
Court.
off the Supreme Court.
Even the liberal ones seem pretty upset.
Well, you never say anything about the Supreme Court. That's kind of like off limits. Like, hey,
Politicizing the Supreme Court, yeah.
Bragging about overturning Roe v. Wade have no clue about the power of women. But they found
bro,
out
he shouldn't.
when reproductive freedom was on the
He
ballot.
needs to
we
be
won
careful
in
what he
2022 and
says.
2020, and we'll win again in 2024.
That's his winning strategy, is win over all the women.
Polite rude guy
That's
for 5.
the point,
Horses
yeah.
murdered. Voted for the judge who banned her. None of them look happy. Even the liberals are like,
No.
what the fuck is he talking
Are they-
about?
Wait, is that wins? Would they see wearing a
You,
Palestine
the
flag?
American people, send me a Congress that supports the right to choose. I promise you, I'll restore Roe v. Wade as the law of the land again.
That's not how that works.
That's his winning strategy in 2024, all
I've
that.
heard this 3 times.
I swear to God.
No, I just can't make it clear. They're just going to do it nonstop.
Folks,
Let me be clear.
America cannot go back. I'm here tonight to show what I believe is the way forward, because I know how far we come. 4 years ago next week,
Yeah, every Catholic
before I
bishop should go
came to
after him.
office, the country was hit by the worst pandemic and the worst economic crisis in a century. Remember the fear, record losses? Remember the spikes in crime and the murder rate, raging virus that took more than 1 million American lives, of loved ones, millions left behind? A mental health crisis of isolation and loneliness. A president, my predecessor, failed the most basic presidential duty that he owes to American people, the duty to care.
Johnson doesn't look happy.
I think that's unforgivable. I came to office determined to get us through one of the toughest periods in the nation's history. We have. It doesn't make news in 1,000 cities and towns. The American people are writing the greatest comeback story never told.
Oh, you go off. But I think the Supreme Court's not going to be happy with that, though. I still can't get over
Tell
that.
it here and now. America's comeback is building the future of American possibilities. Building an economy from the middle out and the bottom up, not the top down.
Wait, what?
Investing in all America, to make sure everyone has a fair shot. And we leave no one behind.
Did I hear that right?
The pandemic no longer
What would he
controls
say?
our lives.
Harris keeps popping up like an
Vaccines that saved
uncomfortable
us from
boner, and
COVID
it's bothering me.
are now being used to beat cancer, turning setback into comeback. That's what America does. That's what America does.
He's trying. You don't usually have a partisan speech during your final State of the Union. You try to be like, oh, the bipartisan way.
My inherited economy is on the brink. Now our economy is literally the envy of the world. 15 million new jobs in just 3 years, a record.
How many of those jobs because of places reopening?
A couple, like, I think it's like over a majority at this point.
At 50-year lows.
50-year load.
I can say
Record
double.
16 million Americans are starting small businesses, and each one is a literal act of hope. With historic job growth and small business growth for Black and Hispanics and Asian Americans, 800,000 new
Yeah,
manufacturing
people are saying that
jobs
all
in
the
America
generals are
and
clapping for
counting.
Biden. They're not supposed to.
Where is it written?
I don't
we
think
can't
the
be the
Supreme Court's supposed
manufacturing
to.
capital of the
Yeah, generals
world.
not
We
supposed
are,
to.
we will.
Apparently, they're all clapping. Like nothing.
More people have health insurance today. More people have health insurance today than ever before.
Hell insurance.
The racial wealth gap is as small as it's been in 20 years.
bullshit.
Keeps going up. Inflation keeps coming down.
Yeah,
Inflation
Biden's
has dropped
internal
from
polls have
9%
to be pretty
3%, the
shitty if
lowest in the
he's
world, and 10
pushing this
lower.
hard for minority votes.
No, you don't understand. Our economy is the envy of the world because of how many black businesses there are now.
This is true.
Now, instead of importing
Black
importing
business
foreign
owners when they
products and
meet
exporting
Africans.
American jobs, we're exporting American products and creating American jobs.
Okay, fine. That's
Right
good.
here in America, where they belong.
The CHIPS Act is pretty good. I'll give him that.
No, the CHIPS Act was ass.
You're closer.
Too little, too late.
Who's
And it
carrying
takes time,
the
but American
hammer?
people are beginning to feel it. Consumer studies show consumer confidence is soaring. Buy America has been the law of the land since the 1930s. Past administrations,
2017,
including
but yeah,
my
close enough.
predecessor, including some Democrats as well in the past, failed to buy American.
Didn't
Not
you vote for
anymore.
NAFTA?
On my watch, federal projects that you fund, like helping build American roads, bridges, and highways, will be made with American products.
The
Yeah,
roads
he
still
did.
by
suck.
American workers.
He voted for it, and then as Obama's VP, supported TPP.
Creating good paying American jobs.
God, this speech
The
is
national
ass.
secretary Biden.
He's trying so hard to appeal to
Thanks
Rust
our
Belt.
CHIPS and Science Act, the United States is investing more in research and development than ever before. During the pandemic, a shortage of semiconductors, chips, that drove up the price of everything from cell phones to automobiles. And by the way, we invented those chips right here in America. Well, instead of having to import them, private companies are now investing billions of dollars to build new chip factories here in America, creating tens of thousands of jobs. Many of those jobs paying $100,000 a year and don't require a college degree.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
Yes.
That's actually good. I'll give him that. That's actually good stuff.
In fact, my policies have attracted $650 billion in private sector investment in clean energy, advanced manufacturing,
Clean
creating tens of
energy.
thousands of jobs here in America.
Oh, that's what killed the sweetest child.
And thanks
Clap like seals.
to our bipartisan infrastructure law, 46,000 new projects have been announced all across your community.
Yeah, good luck them getting done.
By the way, I noticed some of you strongly voted
Oh!
against it. They're cheering on that money.
What the?
What?
I'm with you.
What doing?
I'm with you.
He's just so proud of him.
He's like a bobblehead.
Yeah.
If any of you don't want that money
He's so
in your
proud of
district,
himself.
just let
All
me
these
know.
planes are falling apart.
Yeah, cringe
Modernizing
count is
roads
going
and
up.
bridges, ports and airports, public transit systems. Removing poisonous lead pipes so every child can drink clean water.
How's that going to
without
Flint,
risk of brain
Michigan?
Is that going to Jackson?
damage. Providing affordable high-speed internet for every American, no matter where you live.
All right, that's
urban,
good.
suburban, or rural communities in red states and blue states.
You don't have to
Record
mention
investments
that.
in tribal communities.
Got to make it
Because of my
political.
investment in a family farm.
Just say it. It doesn't matter where you are in America, you should have access to high-speed internet. Just say
Because our
that.
investment in family farms led by my Secretary of Agriculture who knows more about this than anybody I know.
What? What?
We're better able to stay in the family for those farms and their children and
We're
grandchildren.
able
won't
to
have
stay
leave-
in the family.
leave home to
Very
make a
interesting
living.
word there, buddy.
Transformative. The great comeback
Phrasing.
story is Belvedere, Illinois, home to an auto plant for nearly 60 years. Before I came to office, the plant was on its way to shutting down. Thousands of workers feared for their livelihoods. Hope was fading.
Good.
Then I was elected to office, and we raised the Belvedere repeatedly
was
with auto
fading.
companies,
Evil
knowing unions
bastard.
would make all the difference. The UAW worked like hell to keep the plant open and get these jobs back, and together we succeeded. Instead of auto
their
factories
workers
shutting
hate you,
down, auto factories reopening, and new state-of-the-art battery factories being built.
That's
to power those
bullshit.
cars. They're
Manufacturers-
By the
Jobs
way,
slowly.
that battery factory is going to immediately go out of business once the Chinese stop telling us their rare earth minerals.
Really?
are
It's that
worthless.
bad?
Yeah. We have no domestic rare earth
Folks in
mineral
Belvedere, I say,
production
instead of
at
your
home.
town being left behind, your community is moving forward again. Because
Surely.
instead of watching auto jobs of the future go overseas, 4,000 union jobs with higher wages are building the future in Belvedere right here in America.
The unions hate you though. Triple years.
Yep, fringe going up.
Here tonight
Who's that two-hair kid?
is UAW President Shawn Fain, a great friend
Really?
and a great labor leader. Shawn, where are you?
You brought
Bringing
Shawn
in-
Fain.
Bringing in
Oh,
union
wow.
leaders.
He literally said, "Oh, our voters are going to support Trump," but screw them.
And Dawn Sims, a third-generation worker, UAW worker at Belvedere. Shawn, I was proud to be the first president to stand on the picket line, and today, Dawn has a good job in her hometown, providing stability for her family and pride and dignity as well. Showing once again, Wall Street didn't build America. They're not bad guys. They didn't build it, though. The middle class built the country.
Didn't you praise
And
Wall
unions
Street like the
built
entire
middle
presidency?
class.
The stock market went up.
Yes, he did actually.
Oh! What is that?
With that kid or what?
I don't know. It was like
The
half
state of the American
orange or something.
people.
I don't freaking know what that was.
When America gets knocked down, we get
Probably
back
transgender
up.
kid.
We keep going.
Untransparent. Untransparent.
That's you, the American people. It's because of you America's coming back. It's because of you our future is brighter. It's because of you that tonight we can proudly say the state of our union is strong and getting stronger.
He finally said it?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
He finally said it after 15, 30 minutes. Oh, it's
Yeah,
flipping
talking about
page.
Ukraine.
10 more months. 10 more months. 10 more months. 10 more months.
You have 1 year.
I want to talk about the future of possibilities
No.
that we can
What?
build together. A future where the days of trickle-down economics are over and the wealthy and the biggest corporations no longer get all the tax breaks. And by the way, I understand corporations. I come from a state that has more corporations invested than every one of your states in the state of the United States combined. And I've
Combined in the
represented it for
states,
36
the
years.
state
I'm
of
not
the United
anti-corporation.
States of the
But I
United
grew up
States.
in a home where
Yeah, Delaware is a
trickle-down
major
economics didn't
corpo
put much
tax
on my
heaven.
dad's kitchen table.
Aren't
That's
they
why I
about to
determined
flee,
to
though?
turn things around so middle class does well.
There's like
When they do well, the
3,000
poor go way up and the
companies
wealthy
registered
still
in
do
one
very
building.
well. We all do well. And there's more to do to make sure you're feeling the benefits of all we're doing. Americans pay more for prescription drugs than anywhere in the world. It's wrong, and I'm
You
ending
got rid
it.
of Trump's executive order. They dealt with that.
With a law that I proposed to sign, not one of you Republican buddies voted for it. We finally beat Big Pharma.
No, you
Instead of
didn't.
paying $400
What?
a month or thereabouts for insulin with diabetes, and it
Big
only costs
Pharma's your
$10
friend,
to
Joe.
make. They only get paid $35 a month now. and
Big
still make
Pharma
healthy
donates a
profit.
shit ton of money to Democrats.
Yeah, they're big Democrat donors.
And I want to. But what to do next? I want to
They get
cap
guaranteed
the cost
income
of
from
insulin
Obamacare and
$35 a
everything.
month for every American who needs it. Everyone.
Awful.
For years.
For
People
years.
talked about it, but finally we got it done and gave Medicare the power to negotiate lower prices on prescription drugs. Just like the VA is able to do for veterans.
Because of Trump.
That's not just saving seniors money. It's saving taxpayers money. We cut the federal deficit by $160 billion.
Bruh. Are you shitting me? He had it off the entire time.
Will no longer
He had what? He had what off the entire time?
He had his mask off the entire time in the
This
speech sure he
year,
put it
Medicare
on.
is negotiating lower prices for some of the costliest drugs on the market that treat everything from heart disease to arthritis. It's now time to go further and give Medicare the power to negotiate lower prices for 500 different drugs over the next decade.
The glitch EV for 2, breaking John
We're
Wheeler
making
has
a lot
endorsed
of money,
Trump.
guys. And they'll still be extremely profitable. Will not only save lives, it will save taxpayers another $200 billion. Starting next year, the same law caps total prescription drug costs for seniors on Medicare at $2,000 a year. Even for expensive cancer drugs that cost $10,000, $12,000, $15,000.
That doesn't seem like that much of a change.
I want to cap prescription drug costs at $2,000 a year for everyone.
Is that what it is right now? Wait, what?
Folks,
that doesn't sound right.
Not sure.
That doesn't sound right.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying that, but if you want to get an Air Force One and fly to Toronto, Berlin, Moscow, even Moscow.
Bruh.
Oh.
And bring your prescription with you, and I promise you I'll get it for you for 40% the cost you're paying now. Same company, same drug, same place. Folks.
Different place.
The Affordable Care Act, the old Obamacare.
The old Obamacare.
Still a very big deal.
Old Obamacare.
Whoa. This speech sucks. Oh.
I just realized streamers wearing Ukraine collars.
Over 100 million of you can no longer be denied health insurance because of pre-existing condition. But my predecessor, and many in this chamber, want to take this prescription drug away by repealing Affordable Care Act.
That's not what Trump...
I'm not going to let that happen.
I'm not going to let that happen, man.
Listen, Jack, I'm not going to let that happen.
Stop you again.
That's why I repealed Trump's mandate on keeping drugs
I'm not
affordable.
only protecting it, I'm expanding it. They enacted tax credits of $800 per person per year.
They're just going to increase the prices, dumbass.
Families. That tax credit expires next year. I want to make that savings permanent.
Re-elect me, and I'll extend it.
To state the obvious, women are more than half our population.
Wow.
But research on women's
I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time.
You're telling me now for the very first
That's why
time.
we're launching the first ever White House initiative on women's health research, led by Jill, doing an incredible job as first.
Not a real doctor, by the way.
Really? She's not a doctor. Why is she... Bro.
He's a doctor of English, I think is what it is.
So she's in charge of the freaking health stuff. Bro.
Yeah, you're educated.
My wife's a doctor.
That's my plan for $12 billion to transfer women's health research
It's at the border.
to benefit millions of lives all across America.
She's not going to mention the border.
I know the cost is so important to you. If inflation keeps coming down, mortgage rates will come down as well. And the Fed acknowledges that.
What?
But I'm not waiting. I want to provide an annual tax
Did I just hear that?
That will give Americans $400 a month.
The mortgage rate's going to go down.
As mortgage rates come down. To put toward their mortgages when they buy their first home or trade up for a little more space.
What an awful idea. First of all, that screws everyone over that currently has a house. But second of all, how do you enforce that?
It's a $5,000 credit thing.
And my administration.
Does that include apartments?
Is also eliminating title insurance on federally backed mortgages.
Wait.
When you refinance your home, you can save $1,000 or more as a consequence. For millions of renters.
Wait, hold up.
We're cracking down on big landlords who use antitrust law, who break antitrust laws by price fixing and driving up rents. We've cut red tape so builders can get federally financing, which is already helping build a record 1.7 million new housing units nationwide.
Aren't they like shitty houses anyways?
Yes, they're low-income housing.
Now pass and build.
I live in a low-income housing environment known as
affordable homes and bring those rents down.
That's not how you do it, though. You just force them to keep renting.
You don't trust Joe? You don't trust Dark Brandon? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, trust Dark Brandon.
Okay, that's Al Green with the hammer. I know that is.
To remain the strongest economy in the world, we need to have the best education system in the world.
Have an education system focused on transgenderism.
And I suspect all of you, want to give every child, a good start.
Deacon and attack
providing access to preschool for 3 and 4 years old.
Choice.
You know, I think I pointed out last year.
Oh, the elf.
I think I pointed out last year that children coming from broken homes where there's no books, they're not read to, not spoken to very often, start school, kindergarten, or first grade, having heard 1 million fewer words spoken.
A million fewer words.
Children who go to preschool are nearly 50% more likely to finish high school, go on to earn a 2- and 4-year degree, no matter what their background is.
Yes, Joe, that's how education works.
I met a year and a half ago with the leaders of the Business Roundtable. They were mad that they were angry. I think, well, they were discussing why
George Santos is running again.
Pointed out to them.
New York first. He's running.
I met with over 182.
He's running New York first against Nick LaLota.
And
George Santos.
Yes.
What they need most, CEOs.
Santos is running.
Now. They say a better educated workforce, right? So I looked at them. And I say, I come from Delaware. DuPont used to be the 8th largest corporation in the world.
Who announced this today?
And every new enterprise they bought, they educated the workforce for that enterprise. But none of you do that anymore. Why are you angry with me?
This kind of
gaslighting for the best educated workforce in the world.
It's worse than my ex.
And they all looked at me and said, I think you're right. I want to expand high-quality tutoring.
I want to expand
summer learning to see that every child learns to read by 3rd grade.
There you go, you can file.
I'm also connecting local businesses and high schools so students get hands-on experience and a path to good-paying job, whether or not they go to college.
Bro.
And I want to make sure the college is more affordable.
Good luck.
Let's continue increasing the Pell Grants to working and middle-class families and increase record investments in HBCUs.
That's not going to do anything.
Including Hispanic
Go after these universities for jacking up their rates. Unbelievable.
And I was told I couldn't universally just change the way in which we dealt with student loans. I fixed 2 student loan programs that already existed to reduce the burden of student debt.
He attacked the Supreme Court again.
Nearly 4 million Americans, including nurses, firefighters, and others in public service. Like Keenan Jones, a public educator from Minnesota.
Share with us
tonight. Keenan, where are you? Keenan, thank you. He's educated hundreds of students so they can go to college. Now he's able to help, after debt forgiveness, get his own daughter to college.
Well, imagine like attacking the Supreme Court like 50 times.
And folks, look. Such relief is good for the economy because folks are now able to buy a home, start a business, start a family.
Wait, what?
At it, I want to give public school teachers a raise.
Public do good at their jobs and then get a raise. Doesn't Baltimore have like the highest teacher salaries in the country, or the worst, or something like that?
Who?
Baltimore
By the way, the
schools,
first couple of years we
teacher
cut
salaries are like
the
higher.
deficit.
Baltimore has the most per student capita or per student
fundamental
spending in the
fairness for
country.
all
It's
Americans.
awful.
I've been delivering real results in fiscally responsible ways. We've already cut the federal deficit. We've already cut the federal deficit over $1 trillion.
Because of COVID, dumbass.
I signed the bipartisan deal to cut another $1 trillion in the next decade.
Oh, bullshit.
It's my goal to cut the federal deficit another $3 trillion by making big corporations and very wealthy
I have to skedaddle.
beginning to pay their fair share.
Oh, boy. Here we go with the 25% tax.
Look. I'm a capitalist. You want to make or can make $1 million or millions of bucks, that's great. Just pay your fair share in taxes.
That's not how the tax code works, dumbass.
A fair tax code is how we invest things to make this country great. Healthcare, education, defense, and so much more. But here's the deal. The last administration enacted a $2 trillion tax cut. Overwhelmingly benefit the top 1%, the very wealthy, the biggest corporation. And exploded the federal deficit.
It's not even true.
What? True Social's down right now?
They added more
What?
to the national debt than any presidential term in American history.
Finally saw the Ukraine.
DB
Check
for
the
2, this
numbers.
clone just wants to bribe everyone with money, yeah.
Folks at home, does anybody really think the tax code is fair?
Yes.
Do you really think the wealthy and big corporations need another $2 trillion tax break?
That's not. Oh,
I sure don't.
Freaking God, bruh.
I'm going to keep fighting like hell to make it fair. Under my plan, nobody earning less than $400,000 a year will pay additional penny in federal taxes. Nobody, not one penny.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yet.
Oh. Rotate the camera.
The child tax credit I passed during the pandemic cut taxes for millions of working families and cut child poverty in half. Restore that child tax credit. No child should go hungry in this country. The way to make the tax code
child
fair
tax credit's good.
is to make big corporations and the very wealthy begin to pay their fair share.
That's not.
Remember in 2020, 55 of the biggest companies in America made $40 billion and paid zero in federal income tax. Zero. Not anymore.
Loopholes, you dumbass.
Thanks to the law I wrote and we signed, big companies have to pay a minimum of 15%. But that's still less.
Bro, that is such a garbage system. So a company's going bankrupt.
It's time to raise corporate
they have a bunch of
minimum tax
deductions,
to
but
at
no,
least
they can't use
21%.
them.
So every big
just
corporation
one guy.
finally begins to pay their fair share. I also want to end tax breaks for big pharma, big oil, private jets, massive executive pay when it's only supposed to be $1 million.
Didn't you just say you dealt with big pharma?
They can pay them $20 million if they want, but deduct $1 million. End it now. You know, there are 1,000 billionaires in America. You know what the average federal tax is for those billionaires? No. They're making great sacrifices, 8.2%. That's far less than the vast majority of Americans pay.
Just do a flat rate.
No billionaire should pay a lower federal tax rate than a teacher, a sanitation worker, or a nurse.
Rubio just looks like he wants to leave.
I think Holly just nodded. I think Holly just nodded.
When he's going to talk about Israel.
I propose a minimum tax for billionaires of 25%, just 25%.
Just.
You know what that would raise? That would raise $500 billion over the next 10
Bullshit.
years.
Over
Imagine
10
what that could do for
years?
America. Imagine a future with affordable child
That's
care.
$50 billion a
Millions
year.
of families can get they need to go to work to help grow
So
the
they're going to make
economy.
this tax increase
Imagine
and
a
only
future
raise
with paid
$50 billion.
leave,
What's
because
the
no one should have to
point?
choose between working and taking care of their sick family member. Imagine the future of home care and elder care and people living with disabilities so they can stay in their homes and family caregivers can finally get the pay they deserve.
This is
Tonight,
trash.
let's all agree once again to stand up for seniors. Many of my friends on the other side of the aisle want to put Social Security on the chopping block. If anyone here
no,
tries
they
to cut
don't.
Social Security, Medicare, or raise the retirement age, I will stop you.
I will stop you. Like the whole man.
The working people who built this country pay more into Social Security than millionaires and billionaires do. It's not fair.
Wait,
we have two ways to go. Republicans can cut Social Security and give more tax breaks to the wealthy.
That's not even how that works. That's not even how that works.
Oh, no. You guys don't
Like
want
Johnson's
another $2
shaking his
trillion
head.
tax cut? I kind of thought
Liar.
that's what your plan was.
Oh, there's Nels. There's Troy Nels.
Well, that's good to hear. You're not going to cut another $2 trillion for the super wealth. That's good to hear. I'll protect and strengthen Social Security and make the wealthy pay their fair share.
Yeah, where's the border?
Look.
Nothing with the border, nothing about foreign policy, just economy good.
Too many
He knows he's going to get booed to oblivion with the Lake and Riley
Raise
stuff.
This is like next level
Charging more and more
gaslighting.
for less and less.
This is bad.
That's
Usually your
cracking
last day of
down
the
on
union should be like a
corporations
unity
engaged in price
speech, like
gouging
Trump's
and
was.
deceptive
He
pricing,
attacked Democrats,
from
but
food
not like
to health care
this.
to housing. In fact, the snack companies think you won't notice.
Wait, what?
If they change
Not this
the
again.
size of the bag and put a hell of a lot fewer same size bag.
Shrinkflation.
Put fewer chips in it.
Shit.
No, I'm not joking.
Oh, wait, that Bob
Shrinkflation.
Pacey? Oh, wait.
Pass Bobby
Yeah, the
Casey's
guy to
bill
respond
and
to
stop
Cookie
this.
Monster.
I really mean it.
Shrinkflation.
Yeah, who's the maniac here?
You probably all saw that commercial on Snickers bars.
What?
You get charged the same amount, and you got about, I don't know, 10% fewer Snickers in it. Look, I'm also getting rid of junk fees. Those hidden fees at the end of your bill that are there without your knowledge. My administration announced we're cutting credit card late fees from $32 to $8.
Wait, hold up. Did he just say what I think he said?
Banks and credit card companies.
Did he say he's going to give her a credit card?
What? To charge what it
credit
costs
card
them
debt.
to instigate.
Surely that won't
the
end badly.
collection.
Surely
And
people
that's
won't
more a
abuse
hell of a
it.
lot like $8 and 30 some dollars. They don't like it. The credit card companies don't like it. But I'm saving American families $20 billion a year with all the junk fees I'm eliminating.
Yeah, totally not their fault. They're
Folks,
spending
this is
responsibly.
That's what
Biden wants
banks
to
are so
eliminate
mad
credit
is
card debt, so I
$20
maxed
billion
out
in
5 different
profit.
credit cards.
I'm not stopping there. My administration has proposed rules to make cable, travel, utilities, and online ticket sellers tell you the total price up front, so there are no surprises.
Okay, fine.
It matters.
I'm fine with that.
It matters.
Hey,
And so
that-
does
the
this.
issues you're focusing on.
In November, my team
Gotta
began
appeal to the
serious
Swifties.
negotiation with a bipartisan group of senators. The result was a bipartisan bill with the toughest set of border security reforms we've ever seen.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you don't think so?
No.
Oh, you don't like that bill, huh? That conservatives
We get a
got
Lincoln
together
Riley
and said
chance?
it was a good bill? I'll be
Conservatives,
darned. That's
parentheses,
amazing.
rhino.
Conservatives.
That bipartisan bill would hire 1,500 more security agents and officers.
Yes, that
100
would
more
solve
immigration
it.
judges to help tackle the backload of 2 million cases. 4,300 more asylum officers. And new policies so they can resolve cases in 6 months.
It's unsurprising
instead of 6
Biden wants
years
to
now.
eliminate credit card debt, considering most small and
Fuck this
medium-sized
guy.
regional. Can I talk?
Hey, her name, Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, so the reason why he said he wants to eliminate credit card debt is because most small and medium-sized regional banks and credit card unions are on the verge of defaulting and shutting down because of how many people have maxed out the card
Killing thousands of children.
refuse to pay it back. It's an actual financial issue few people are talking about.
And bring order to the border.
Here we
Also
go.
give me and any new president new emergency authority to temporarily shut down the border when the number of migrants at the border is overwhelming. The Border Patrol Union has endorsed this bill. The Federal Chamber of Commerce is, yeah. You're saying low. Look at the facts. I
Close the
know,
border.
Lincoln Riley, say her name.
I know you know how to read.
You know how to read her name, you idiot?
I believe that given the opportunity,
Wait, I think
the
I heard the
majority
lady.
in the House and Senate would endorse the bill as well. The
Say
majority
her
right now.
name.
But unfortunately, politics has derailed this bill so far.
Good.
I'm told my predecessor called members of Congress in the Senate to demand they block the bill.
Good.
He feels political win. He viewed it as a political win for me and a political loser for him.
What?
It's not about him. It's not about me. I'd be a winner. Not really.
What?
Oh, someone said it.
What'd they say?
They said Lincoln Riley. I heard it.
Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln,
Say her name.
Yes.
Riley.
Lincoln
An innocent
Riley.
young woman who was killed. by
Finally.
an illegal. That's right. But how many of the thousands of people being killed by illegals? To her parents, I say, my heart goes out to you, having lost children myself.
What is he?
I understand. But look, if we change the dynamic at the border, people pay these smugglers $8,000 to get across the border.
What is he?
Because they know
Wait, what?
If they get by,
He's blaming this on
let into the
Republicans now?
country, it's 6 to 8 years before they have a hearing. And it's worth taking the chance of the $8,000. But
Say her
if
name.
it's only 6 months, 6 weeks, the idea is it's highly unlikely that people will pay that money and come all that way, knowing that they'll be able to be kicked out quickly.
What?
Folks,
That wouldn't have prevented that.
I would respectfully suggest my Republican friends owe it to the American people, get this bill done. We need to act now.
That was a pathetic response.
He tried to blame it on Republicans.
Like, I mean, he held the button. Did he actually say her name?
Yeah.
And if my predecessor is watching,
Still
instead
going
of
on about
paying
Trump.
Politics.
He is
Pressure members
watching.
of Congress to block the bill. Join me in telling the Congress to pass it. We can do it together. But that's what he apparently here's what he will not do. I will not demonize immigrants saying they are poison in the blood of our country. I will not.
They literally are.
Separate families.
They're bro.
I will not.
They're smuggling drugs.
Ban people because of their faith.
Why do you deny that?
Unlike
How's
my
that
predecessor
racist?
on my first day in office, I introduced a comprehensive bill to fix our immigration system. Take a look at it. It has all these and more. Secure the border. Provide a pathway to citizenship for dreamers. And so much more.
Oh.
But unlike my predecessor, I know who we are as Americans. We're the only nation in the world with a heart and soul.
This is devolving
that
into
draws
word
from
soup.
old and new.
Yeah, this is getting bad.
Home to Native Americans and ancestors have
We're
been here
about
for
to turn into
thousands of
America.
years.
No.
Home to people of every place, from every place on earth. They came freely. Some came in
Wait,
chains.
apparently he
Some
said
came
Lincoln.
When famine
He
struck,
said
like
not
my
Lincoln.
ancestral family in Ireland.
He said Lincoln.
Some to flee persecution, to chase dreams
A while ago.
that are impossible anywhere.
No.
but
When
here
he
in
said
America.
Lincoln Riley,
That's
he
America.
accidentally said
And we
Lincoln.
all come from somewhere.
Lincoln Riley,
all
killed by
Americans.
Confederate immigrant.
Oh, they just cut off when he started coughing like crazy.
This is pathetic.
Look, folks,
Look at the Israel stuff. Come on.
we have a simple choice.
I want to see Rashida's
We
throat
can
tantrum.
fight about fixing the border, or we can fix it.
We could. What? Huh?
I'm ready to fix it.
Now we fix-
You sued Texas not to put that law into place.
Fix it. Fuck you.
Of the border. Of the border.
Transformational moment in history happened 59 years ago
RFK
today
Jr. is qualified for
in Selma,
presidential
Alabama.
debates.
Hundreds of
Oh.
foot soldiers for justice marched across the
That's what
Edmund
he just
Pettus
announced.
Bridge, named after the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan, to claim their fundamental right to vote.
Wait,
They were beaten, they were bloody, and left for dead.
what is he going on about?
Our late friend and former
About the
colleague
Ku Klux
John Lewis
Klan.
was on that march.
Right guy 12
We
18
miss
for
him.
2. This Biden guy's talking out his ass, yeah.
Well, Trump tweeted Republicans have no plan to cut Social Security and made up story by Crook and Joe.
We're talking about Selma.
Join
Okay, now
us
what? Am I
tonight.
standing about?
Harry
No, Trump
Ford,
tweeted
Hernandez,
that.
Cody, and
Our
Elwood.
other
All right.
marches, both in the gallery and
What?
on the floor,
Listen.
including Betty Mae Fikes, known as the voice of Selma. The daughter of gospel singers and preachers, she sang songs of prayer and protest on that bloody Sunday to help shake the nation's conscience. 5 months later, the Voting Rights Act passed and was signed into law.
Appeal section 2.
Thank you.
Again, what do you think the kid?
Thank you.
Hey, some of the KKK in the year 2024.
Well, I think it was because of that bridge in Selma.
But 59 years later, there are forces taking us back in time.
What?
Voter suppression, election subversion, unlimited dark money, extreme gerrymandering. John Lewis is a great friend
You
to many of us
support-
here. But if you truly want to honor him and all the heroes who marched with him, then it's time to do more than talk. Pass the Freedom to Vote Act, the John Lewis Voting Right Act. And stop denying another core value of America, our diversity across American life. Banning books, it's wrong. Instead of erasing history, let's make history.
You took,
Protect
bro!
fundamental rights. Pass the Equality Act.
You literally want to take down statues of
not
Confederates and
transgender
freaking the founding fathers.
I have
Your
your
administration
back.
wants to ban a picture from World War II.
Pass
Play
the
one guy for
PRO
2.
Act.
Biden does not
For workers'
need
rights.
Congress to get the border. Yeah, he doesn't. He can do it tomorrow.
Raise the federal minimum wage. Because every worker has a right to a decent living more than $7 an hour. We're also making history by confronting the climate crisis, not denying it. I don't think any of you think there's no longer a climate crisis. At least I hope you don't. I'm taking the most significant action ever on climate in the history of the world.
His focus is climate change.
I'm cutting our carbon emissions in half by 2030. Really? Creating tens of thousands of clean energy jobs, like the IBEW work is building and installing 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations. Conserving 30% of America's lands and waters by 2030. And taking action on environmental justice, fence line communities smothered by the legacy of pollution. And pattern after the Peace Corps and AmeriCorps, I launched the Climate Corps to put 20,000 young people to work in the forefront of our clean energy future. I'll triple that number in a decade.
You're not going to survive half a decade, though.
I don't think that was a Palestine flag, but I might have been a figure.
To state the obvious, all Americans deserve the freedom to be safe. And America is safer today than when I took office. The year before I took office, murder rates went up 30%.
What?
30% they went up. The biggest increase in history.
What did you speak?
It was then, through my American Rescue
What was
Plan,
that?
which every American voted against.
I think that was a protest. I think that was like, I think that may have been one of the illegal immigrant victims.
Last year, the murder rate saw the sharpest decrease in history. Violent crime fell to one of its lowest levels in more than 50 years.
Was that one of the parents?
But we have more to do.
Probably so.
We've helped cities invest in more community police
Violent
officers,
crime went down.
more
It's
mental health
bullshit.
workers, more community violence
Whoa,
intervention.
that
Give communities the
That's
tool
awful.
to crack down on gun crime, retail crime, and
play Ring Guy
carjacking.
2 all my wants to overturn game.
Keep building trust as they've been doing by taking executive action on police reform.
He was not talking about Israel.
Calling for it to be the law of the land. Directing my cabinet to
Oh,
review
the dude
federal
was screaming
classification
United
of
States
marijuana,
Marines.
expunging thousands of convictions for the mere possession,
would he
because
say-
no one should be jailed for simply using or
Probably
having on
drunk.
their record.
He's drunk.
Take on crimes of domestic violence. I'm
This
ramping
whole
up the
union
federal
is
enforcement of the
basically
Violence Against Women
him
Act
saying,
that
"Don't
I
piss on my
proudly
back
wrote
and
when
tell
I
me
was a
it's
senator.
raining."
So we can finally end the scourge against women in America.
The scourge. Here for 2 sitting up and voting for Princess Brandon.
There are other kinds of violence I want to stop. With us tonight is Jasmine, whose 9-year-old sister Jackie was murdered, with 21 classmates and teachers in elementary school.
Wait, did he just say end the
Texas.
scourge against
Very soon
women in
after that
America?
happened, Jill and I went to Uvalde for a couple of days.
Or wording?
Hours and
Oh,
hours
Uvalde.
listening to the families. We heard their message, so everyone in this room, in this chamber, could hear the same message. The constant refrain, and I was there for hours meeting with every family.
Still investigating the
This
police.
is the second time he's lied about being at Valde, by the way.
Do something.
Yeah, he hasn't
Well,
been there,
I did
right?
do something by establishing the first ever
think
Office
so.
of Gun Violence Prevention in the White House, that the Vice President is leading the charge. Thank you for doing it.
Trump just tweeted the drugs are wearing off.
They are.
Meanwhile, Biden versus drugged up Trump versus smoker Mickey Mouse most RFK debate's going to be a little stuck.
What's he doing? He's trying.
My predecessor told the NRA he's proud he did nothing on guns when he was president. After another shooting
What was that?
recently, he
You
said,
forgot where he was.
when asked what to do about it, he said, just get over it.
That's not what he said.
There's his quote.
He just
get
farted.
over it."
What?
I say,
Yeah,
stop
that was
it.
Biden farting. I
Stop
heard
it,
that.
stop it, stop it.
That's my president.
I'm proud we beat the
Bro,
NRA
I
when
don't see the
signed
ratings
most
being good
significant
tonight.
gun safety
I really
law
don't see
in
it
nearly
ending well
30
tonight
years
for him.
because of this Congress. We now must beat the NRA again. I'm demanding a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
Run on that. I dare you to.
Pass universal background checks. None of this
They're all tweeting.
People on their phone.
None of this violates
Really
the
don't
Second
want to be
Amendment
here.
or vilifies
They're all live
responsible
tweeting.
gun owners. You know, as we manage challenges at home, we're also managing crises abroad.
Here we
including in the Middle
go.
East. I know the last 5 months have been gut-wrenching for so many people, for the Israeli people, for the Palestinian people,
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
and so many
Everyone
here
shut
in
up.
America.
Nobody speak about.
This
No one
crisis
speak
began
during
on
this.
October 7th with a massacre by a terrorist group called Hamas, as you all know. 1,200 innocent people, women and girls, men and boys, slaughtered after enduring sexual violence. The deadliest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. And
So don't
250
laugh.
hostages taken. Here in this chamber tonight are families whose loved ones are still being held by Hamas. I pledge to all the families that we will not rest until we bring every one of your loved ones home. We also,
Okay, let's do the something right
There
now.
you go. Mike Johnson finally stood up. Perfect time
This is
too.
something that.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Hey. Bring them home.
we will also work around the clock to bring home Evan and Paul, Americans being unjustly detained
Oh, yeah, that's
by the
right.
Russians and others around the world. Israel has the right to go after Hamas. Hamas ended this conflict by releasing hostages, laying down arms, could end it by releasing the hostages, laying down arms, and surrendering those responsible for October 7th. But Israel has Israel has a added burden because Hamas hides and operates among the civilian population like cowards under hospitals, daycare centers, and all the like.
Biden and
Israel
his
also
skipping
has a
CD
fundamental
moment.
responsibility, though, to protect innocent civilians in Gaza.
Cheetos, say something.
This war
Talib is not for a single film.
has taken a greater toll on innocent civilians
Probably
than all
left or
previous
something.
wars in Gaza combined. More than 30,000 Palestinians have been killed, most of whom are not Hamas. Thousands and thousands of innocents, women
Sorry,
and
I didn't
children,
mean to laugh
girls
at that. I
and
heard someone
boys,
say something
also
though.
orphaned. Nearly 2 million more Palestinians under bombardment or displacement.
Glitchy for to hate
Homes
this man.
destroyed, neighborhoods in rubble, cities in ruin, families without food, water, medicine. It's heartbreaking. I've been working nonstop to establish an immediate ceasefire that would last for 6 weeks
You
to
don't
get all
want
the
it.
prisoners released, all the hostages released, to get the hostages home and ease the intolerable and humanitarian crisis and build toward an enduring, something more enduring.
Bruh.
The United States is leading international efforts to get more
That's
humanitarian
their
assistance to Gaza.
protest?
Tonight,
Oh,
I'm
you didn't
directing
even
the
throw
U.S.
it,
military to lead an
Shut
emergency
up,
mission
let it play.
to establish a
Eat.
temporary pier
Shut
in
up,
the
let it play.
Mediterranean on the coast of Gaza that can receive large shipments carrying food, water, medicine, and temporary shelters. No U.S. boots will be on the ground. A temporary pier will enable a massive increase in the amount of humanitarian assistance getting into Gaza every day.
that's so close.
And Israel must do its part. Israel must allow more aid into Gaza to ensure humanitarian workers aren't caught in the crossfire. And they're announcing they're going to have a crossing in northern Gaza. For the leadership of Israel, I say this: humanitarian assistance cannot be a secondary consideration or a bargaining chip.
I do support
Protecting and saving innocent lives has to be a priority. As we look to
I
the
don't.
future,
Bro.
the only real solution to the situation is a two-state solution over time.
Okay, that's two-state
Surely that's
solution.
gonna work.
I'm surprised they're not
I
doing
say
it.
this as a lifelong supporter of Israel. My entire career, no one has a stronger record with Israel than I do. I challenge any of you here. I'm the only American president of Israel in wartime. But there is no other path that
Didn't Nixon
guarantees
pull
Israel's
up?
security and democracy. There
What,
is no
didn't
other
you
path
vote?
that guarantees Palestinians can live in peace with peace and dignity. And there's no other path that guarantees peace between Israel and all of its neighbors, including Saudi Arabia, with whom I'm talking. Creating stability in the Middle East also means containing the threat posed by Iran. That's why I built a coalition of more than a dozen countries to defend international shipping and freedom of navigation in the Red Sea. I've ordered strikes to degrade the Houthi capability and defend U.S. forces in the region. As Commander-in-Chief, I will not hesitate to direct further measures to protect our people and our military personnel. For years, I've heard many of my Republican and Democratic friends say that China is on the rise.
Just realized
America's
she was
falling
wearing a
behind.
Palestine pin.
They've got it backwards. I've been saying it for over 4 years, even when I wasn't president. America's rising. We have the best economy in the world.
You just denied
Since I've come
China's.
to office, our GDP is up, our trade deficit with China is down to the lowest point in over a decade. And we're standing up against China's
Did he just
unfair
deny
economic
China's on the
practices.
rise?
We're standing up for peace and stability across the Taiwan Straits. I've revitalized our partnership and alliance in the Pacific. India, Australia, Japan, South Korea, Pacific Islands. I've made sure that the most advanced American technologies can't be used in China, not allowing to trade them there. Frankly, all this tough talk on China, it never occurred to my predecessor to do any of
in the
that.
background.
I want competition with China, not conflict.
What?
We're in a stronger position to win the conflict of the 21st century against China than anyone else for
Does
that
he say he
matter,
doesn't
than
want
any time as well.
What?
Here at home,
What I said was
over 400 bipartisan bills.
they are literally allowing
There's
NVIDIA and AMD to sell modified
Passed by
AI
the
chips
agenda.
that they can just easily
Strengthened penalties
uncap.
on fentanyl trafficking. You don't want to do that, huh? Pass bipartisan privacy legislation to protect our children online.
Bipartisan.
Harness the promise of AI to protect us from peril.
Oh yeah, let's trust AI. What's worse that could
AI voice
happen?
impersonations and more. And keep our truly sacred obligation to train and equip those we send into harm's way and care for them and their families when they come home and when they don't. That's why the song Support and Help of Dennis and the VA, I signed the PACT Act. One of the most significant laws ever. Helping millions of
One of
veterans
the
close
most
the
laws of all
It is
time.
certainly a law.
who now are battling more than 100 different cancers.
This
Many of them
speech
don't
is
come home.
garbage.
But we owe them and their families support. We owe it to ourselves to keep supporting our new health research agency called ARPA-H. And remind us that we can do big things.
Big.
Like end cancer as we know it. And we will.
Thank you, man.
Let me close with this.
Oh, it's ending.
Yay.
Bro. Okay, that was good. All right.
I know you don't want to hear any more, Lindsay, but I got to say a few more things.
Bro.
Lindsay, oh god.
I know it may not look like it, but I've been around a while. When you get to be my age, certain
Oh, there's
things
the Mike
become
Lee
clearer
reaction.
than ever. I know the American story. Again and again, I've seen the contest between competing forces in the battle for the soul of our nation. Between those who want to pull America back to the past and those who want to move America into the future. My lifetime has taught me to embrace freedom and democracy.
Look at Lindsey
A
Graham
future based on
laughing.
core
What a
values
greasy, evil
that
homosexual
defined
fat
America.
fuck.
Honesty, decency, dignity, equality. To respect everyone. To give everyone a fair shot. To give hate no
Susan
safe
Collins.
harbor.
Ugh.
Now other people my age see it differently. The American story of resentment, revenge, and retribution. That's not me.
Wait, what?
I was born in mid-World War II
Huh?
when America stood for the freedom of the world.
Did you just say the
I
American
grew up in
spirit
Scranton,
revenge?
Pennsylvania,
What?
Claymont, Delaware, among working-class people who built this country. I watched in horror as two of my heroes, like many of you did, Dr. King and Bobby Kennedy, were assassinated. And their legacy
I wonder who did
to
that.
Pursue a career in service.
I
left the law firm and became a public defender because my city of Wilmington was the only city in America occupied by the National Guard after Dr. King was assassinated because of the riots. And I became a county councilman almost by accident.
For two, they all clap like a bunch of
I got elected to the United States Senate when I had no intention of running at age 29. Then vice president of our first black president. Now president to the first women vice president.
What?
What?
Then be the next president if you're not alive.
Wait, hold on. Did they just black the screen out while Kamala was standing up like a fucking skinwalker?
In my career, I've been told I was too young. By the way, they
And
go
now
down
you're
to
too old.
Senate elevators for votes sometimes. They're not a joke.
What?
Not a
I've been
joke.
told I'm too old.
Yes, you are.
Whether young or old, I've always known what endures. I've known our North Star. The very idea of America is that we're all created equal and deserves to be treated equally throughout our lives. We've never fully lived up to that idea, but we've never walked away from it either. And I won't walk away from it now.
What is even happening anymore?
I'm optimistic.
The drugs are wearing off.
He's trying to make his point, but he's too old to be concise. That's what's happening.
Yeah, somebody brought up if this was Obama giving a speech, it would probably be so much better.
4 more years.
10 more months.
The issue facing our nation isn't how old we are. It's how old are our ideas. Hate, anger, revenge, retribution are the oldest of ideas.
What?
But you can't lead America with ancient ideas that only take us back.
Wait, what?
You need America, the land of possibilities. You need a vision for the future and what can and should be done.
What is even happening?
What the fuck is he talking about?
I see a future where defending democracy, you don't diminish it. I see a future where we restore the right to choose and protect our freedoms, not take them away.
This is one of the worst speeches I've ever listened to.
For the middle class,
This doesn't qualify as a speech. This is an old man rambling, dude. Come on. Don't lie.
So his focus is to be taxes and
save the
freaking
planet from the climate crisis.
I don't know, climate,
and our country from gun violence. Above all, I see a future for all Americans. I see a country for all Americans. And I will always be president for all Americans.
Except MAGA Republicans.
Because I believe in America. I believe in you, the American people.
You're the real heroes.
You're the reason we've never been more optimistic about our future than I am now. So let's build the future together. Let's remember who we are. We are the United States of America.
You're the real
and there's
heroes.
nothing beyond our capacity when we act together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my God.
That was so bad.
Oh, did it just fucking end?
Oh my
God.
As soon as I come back, huh?
May God protect our troops. Quit deploying them then.
They quit
Also,
deploying them.
Obama could have coughed up dip spit and vomited onto the Senate floor, and the media would come over to lick it up. That was just so bad.
Like, usually, like, you can look back at past presidents when they're in their final year of the first term. They usually try to have a unifying speech, like, we gotta come together as a country, blah, blah, blah. Here is like, the Supreme Court's illegitimate.
MAGA Republicans.
The MAGA Republicans. Oh, what's Taylor Reed might say something to him. This will be interesting.
The woke mob.
Polite little guy for 5. Buy us a cure for cancer and get votes. How about you just release a cure instead of using for voters? Yeah. We're right off the 2 pounds, minus 10 out of 10 speech. Yeah, that might be the worst thing I've ever listened to. Time for a poll. Rate Biden's thing.
You know, be actually fair. If he said something nice, actually say he said something nice. Judge it fairly. Don't say, "Oh, it's bad." I just said it.
Breaking news, by the way, the creator of Dragon Ball died.
Wait, what?
The creator of the Dragon Ball manga died.
Who?
The guy
People
who
are
created
giving
the
F's like crazy. Holy crap.
Very good. Who's giving the D?
Who the fuck just laughed in the background like a witch?
Where's A tier? There's no A tier.
Oh, now Bernie takes off his mask. Of course he does.
Yeah, what a freaking scumbag. Does he not know there's cameras everywhere?
If you guys saw during some of his speech, Supreme Court, none of them were even clapping for him, even for pro-democratic ones. I think he really got them mad. Oh, they're not supposed to?
It's like general's not supposed to. Eric CB 912 for 5. He rides with Abe Simpson, old man in the sky.
He threatened Supreme Court, though.
That's basically what he said. He said, we're going to overturn what you said.
Hey, who is that? Okay, that's the guy with the Ukraine flag. Who is that?
Who is that?
He's worse than Biden.
That's gotta be a congressman. I just don't know who.
Inside the chamber, Congressman Van Orden of Wisconsin's a member who yelled lies. So we're not even going to say show.
Base.
Oh wait, were you talking about the creator of Dragon Ball dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of South America will mourn for the next month.
He's still talking to him?
Oh
Who is that guy?
Rap, with all due respect, Rap, I'm tabbing out of the stream now because I want to focus on talking.
Yeah. So
I would like to point out the first fucking thing he opened with was abortion.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you start with abortion, I mean, that was the most out-of-touch speech I've listened to. At least in past years, he said, like, oh, well, we blame everyone but himself or something. Now it's
I'd rather take his fucking dark MAGA speech from last year over this.
It's
or
it's
not
like
dark
he,
MAGA, dark Brandon.
It's like he used the votes of the people against Supreme Court, threatening them with the votes.
Well, that's what he said. He said, oh, we're going to vote against you or something like that.
Me when I live in a free and fair democracy.
Zach Webster for 2. We're going to end cancer, man. Yeah, I mean, just stop. Stop promising crap like that. You know it's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, they're not going to get rid of cancer until Biden's out of office.
Okay, he's talking about Patrick Leahy.
Come on, we want to see Maj Taylor Greene pull some fists up. Come on. I'm not
I
going
want to see a brawl happen on the floor,
yeah,
dog.
we just see the Malice of the Palace, but Congress.
Those protesters are still outside.
They're gonna storm.
Oh, they definitely are.
They're gonna storm the
I hope
Capitol.
there's probably a riot outside. I haven't seen anything about it though.
Come on, I want to see.
There's Maisie.
So apparently, during the State of the Union,
I want to see people kill each other over brown people killing each other.
What?
That'd be hilarious.
But anyways, go on, Rap.
So yeah, apparently a bunch of government websites just went down during the speech.
Yeah, World War III starting soon. Yeah, sorry. Hate to be the one to break it to you.
I think social went down too.
Yeah, the Katie Britt stuff, I don't think we're gonna.
Truth Social went down.
Yeah, we're not gonna listen to the Katie Britt stuff because that's just.
Oh, there's the next senator from California, Bear.
Oh, that's scumbag.
Where's Trump's live reaction now?
Who knows?
Live Trump reaction.
Yes. All right.
Adam Schiff is gonna be.
Oh, now it's working again.
All right, I forget. Anyone got more super chats, any more questions? Begin sending them now because I don't think we're going much longer. I don't think we'll go for the. I don't know.
I want to listen to what Trump has to say. I vote we listen.
I don't think he's gonna go. I don't think.
He tweeted a lot, though. He tweeted a lot.
He's tweeting, I think.
Thankfully, we won't have. Thankfully, we won't have.
Truthy.
No, he on Truth. Yeah, he said. Thankfully, we won't have to be looking at Rhino Mitt Romney much longer. That was one of them.
Nice.
By the way, Lincoln Riley is a USC Trojans horse.
Yeah, he said Lincoln Riley, not Lakin Riley. What a dipshit.
He also said,
"No, but guys, you don't understand. Our democracy hasn't been at this under this much of a threat since the Civil War."
So true.
I was like, okay, yeah, that's just pure revisionist history.
Bro.
By the way, this is the guy that Kissinger is going to be endorsing.
Bro, they just pretend
By the way,
like,
the South did nothing wrong.
they just pretend 1876 never happened. Go look that up. You think that we were in a bad situation now? Look what happened then. There was about to be a second civil war, like actually over the election of 1876.
Base.
That was the one that had the.
It had fraud.
It had the funny F word that we're not allowed to say without being shot.
But instead of Democrats doing it, it's Republicans.
Not gonna lie, I think
It's
Biden's
Republicans?
stalling on purpose because he knows.
Yeah,
he's gonna
no,
get slaughtered
basically the
by
Republicans
Palestine.
committed a shit ton of electoral fraud in Florida, Oregon, and
Yeah,
Louisiana.
did they play games with, like putting like?
We're walking this way. We're going that way. Thank you. Did he just
I think
say
elections
that
is okay whenever we do it.
that we need a guide, right? I saw the C-SPAN subtitles. They're like, "We're walking this way. We're going this way."
Sir, we're going left, sir. Sir.
Sir, please. Sir, don't walk over there. No.
No.
Sorry, our
That's not
computer
a
have
young
virus.
child.
No.
Careful out there. The watermelon
The child
folks
is
out
above
to
the
get
age of 18.
Let's see here.
A 17-year-old woman.
Oh God, is he communicating to a child? Oh no.
That's always a bad sign.
No, that's Duckworth.
Tammy Duckworth looks like a child, to be fair.
I was taking a picture. What?
I can
Act
see why
like
he'd
one,
be
too.
confused.
Oh, Tammy
Yeah.
Duckworth.
Bro.
I'm sorry. How did I confuse it for a kid? I'm so
I don't
sorry.
know.
I mean, I didn't see her at first, anyways. By the way, I think that's going to be. What?
What did
What's
he
happening
just
now?
do?
I don't know.
Who
By the way, I think Duckworth would be Kamala Harris's running mate in 2028.
Trump's tweeted, Biden talked about Snicker bars before he talked about the border.
That should be his
Hopefully.
campaign in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Bro,
By the way, Greg Caesar, that's the only squad member from Texas.
yeah,
can't
that was
believe we have
definitely
one.
a 0 out of 10 speech. There was nothing good there.
Oh yeah, that's humongous zero. My God.
I mean, like, the chip stuff was fine, but that's it. That was the only thing that I was like, okay. Not bad, but... Then they screwed the Lake and Riley stuff. It's like, bro.
That was embarrassing. The Israel stuff's gonna piss everybody off.
Yeah.
I missed part of it. What do you say about Israel?
So he played both
He said he
sides.
supported a two-state solution.
Oh, good. That definitely
So-
upset everybody.
So Tlaib didn't throw a tantrum, but she was basically silently protesting. Like she was pissed.
Come on,
All
she
she
should've
did was
said
hold.
something.
She refused to applaud.
Bro, that's lame. You gotta be like, you gotta be like some Palestine protesters.
Well, of course she's gonna refuse to applaud. I mean, she supports a
From the
one-state solution
sea
for
to the
Palestine.
river. Oh wait, is it
From the river.
Yeah, from the river to the sea. Yeah.
Oh,
From the
Trump
Rio
was
to
I prefer the
From the
Texas
Rio-
version. From the Rio to the sea, Texas will be free.
From the Rio to Sabine, Texas will be free.
True.
From the Rio to
True.
Sabine, from the Rio to Sabine, Palestine will be free. I'm talking
True.
Palestine,
true.
Yeah, so
Palestine, Texas. Great place,
overall,
great
that was
place.
probably the worst State of the Union I've ever listened to. That's his worst one by far. I mean, the other
Yeah.
ones were just boring. That one was
That might- is,
boring and bad.
is that really worse than the? Is that worse than the? What is that villain speech with the red lights and stuff?
Yes.
At least
My
that one had
firm
cool
opinion.
aesthetics. The magazine.
Yeah, at least that one made him like. It didn't make him look cool because you can't make him
At
look
least that
cool.
one was
But
No, it initially made him look cool, but the Democrats like took it too far. They're like, "Oh, Dark Brandon,
Brandon.
oh, that's so cool."
Dark Brandon, yes. Big fan of Dark Brandon.
Congresswoman Delia Ramirez says no human being is illegal. Of course.
Of course. So,
Oh, it's like all the Republicans left.
so you guys say after gonna hurt or help Biden?
No, I'm honestly like okay. We go through this every
I don't
time.
think-
It's not going to change
I
anything.
don't think-
Nobody really watches the State of the Union that hasn't already
Nothing
changed their mind.
else.
You know what? You know what's interesting?
He really
mentioned
really
electric
just
vehicles.
Is out here. He really is just out here saying nothing ever happens.
Nothing
He
ever
electri-
happens is my official phrase for pretty much most things in politics.
I don't know.
By the way,
No,
if you're looking for an MTG confrontation, I think all the Republicans left.
Damn it!
Darn
Damn it! I wanted to see a fist fight or something.
Darn it.
Unfortunate.
I mean, we saw it at the beginning.
That was nothing. I wanted to see the malice in the palace and the Congress, people getting beat up and stuff, but no, we can't have nice things.
Yeah, we can't have like 19th century brawls on the Senate floor.
Tlaib probably left too. Actually, Tlaib's probably out there joining the watermelon protests.
She's probably joining in, trying to stop his motorcade from going back to the White House.
He just sits there.
Definitely.
I can't believe you guys remember when AOC got arrested by the Capitol Police and then nothing happened because she's rich and powerful.
Nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Democrat.
Oh man, so I think that only people that watch this are partisans, so nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, nothing ever happens.
I'm sorry. My favorite part was when he said we need to defend the threat of the threat to our democracy.
Threats to democracy must be defended.
By the way, I think he said something about banning AI voices.
Good luck.
Yeah, so no more president gaming videos.
Bro, no, we need that.
No.
That stuff's vibing.
I'm surprised there were no Palestine protesters on the gallery.
I think they were cracking down.
They were definitely screened beforehand. They were not going to be allowed up there.
There probably were people just holding up signs. I think that was just Tlaib's guess.
I think they may have got kicked out beforehand because I don't. Well, it would have been funny if they rushed the podium, but either way, it's like,
Mr. President.
Mr. President, get down.
Mr. President, get down.
Get down. There's watermelon people. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, wow, you can't say that. Actually, I guess you can because Palestine, the funny watermelon thing. But I thought that was going somewhere else for a second there. But
that kind of changed the whole symbolism of the watermelon. Like it's not even associated with. Okay.
No, bro, just stop, please.
You calm down, buddy. You're in dangerous territory. You calm the fuck down.
Oh, C-SPAN's mentioning Houston. I wonder why. I don't know.
All right, so anyways,
you calm the fuck down.
It was a misinput.
It was a misinput.
God, when he created the United Kingdom.
God, it was a misinput.
God, when he created the British.
Okay, he's talking with Is that Sheila Jackson Lee he's talking to?
I hope not.
All right, so anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching. This is the first time we did a live reaction to the State of Union. I've always been busy, but that was definitely worth it.
Yeah. Now we gotta see Trump's reaction whenever he releases it.
He's just gonna.
Okay, that's definitely. Okay, that's Sheila. That is Sheila.
All right, so if you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel. Okay, so James, where do we find you these days? If you're still here.
JAAMESWJ.
Thank you. Real Texan Politics.
At Real TX Politics.
Tyrone, you're homeless now, so Mr. Yay.
RW Populism on Twitter. The letters RW and then the word populism.
And finally, Zeppelin.
And Lee Zeppelin LZ99.
All right, so again, folks, I may do a post-mortem tomorrow of this. It was so bad there might need to be a post-mortem.
Is it gonna be a video
yeah,
or
it's gonna be a video?
Okay, because if it's a stream, I can't do that.
Sad, but yeah. Godspeed.
Sorry, but like I'm back in my D&D campaign, and I'm playing a Moroccan psychic. You don't understand. I'm already being called black by my party members.
All right. Anyways, we'll see you guys.
Goodbye, chat.
In the next stream, video, wherever you see me from. Godspeed.